Welcome to Financial Freedom and Finance channel. Here we upload videos to give you a helping hand in reaching your financial goals. We hope to give you tips for achieving financial freedom using finance, one video at a time. If you are new here, do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos about financial literacy. Even the most upbeat economist must admit that several interest rates increases, rising gas costs, and a bear market are reliable signs of the coming recession. In reality, the precarious status of the United States economy has made it substantially more difficult for small company owners and their employees to take care of debt payments and meet critical costs, even if the jobless rate has basically been cut in half in the wake of the epidemic. Even though no one can foresee the future with certainty, you should be equipped to weather even a brief economic crisis. The Possible Recession Survival Guide has advice on how to attain financial stability even while the Federal Reserve keeps raising interest rates, including how to trade stocks, pay off credit card debt, and keep your savings account in excellent health. The Survival Guide for a Potential Recession. Many individuals were forced to learn how to live in a world of widespread unemployment, disappearing retirement assets, and a collapsing real estate market as a result of the Great Recession of 2008. Consecutive quarters of negative GDP are incontestable, notwithstanding the National Bureau of Economic Research's (NBER) failure to declare an official recession as of this writing. It is evident that supply chain issues are still hurting the American economy because the GDP shrank by 1.6% in the first quarter and 0.9% in the past 3 months. In the end, it appears that a recession will happen sooner rather than later, at least formally. However, that doesn't imply you should put off organizing your personal finances until the following economic cycle. If the previous recession caused by COVID-19 taught us anything, it's that issues may swiftly mount up in the event of an abrupt job loss or severe economic collapse. What can you do to advance, then? The following lists the essentials for surviving a recession. Make yourself successful. Money problems not only affect your financial well-being but also negatively affect your emotional health. You must take the required actions to make sure you have a healthy cash flow in order to make yourself as recession-proof as feasible. After all, you don't want to find yourself having to use a significant amount of your savings to pay your expenses. The best short-term move you can make to position yourself for long-term success is to schedule a meeting with a financial counselor. If you can't afford one, you can still set yourself up for success by effectively managing your finances using tools like Mint and Personal Capital, creating a sensible budget, and cutting out wasteful spending. A personal financial plan may also be developed by anyone depending on their own circumstances. Making a plan will boost your confidence in your financial future, whether you decide to start saving more money in case layoffs are imminent or just wish to budget more effectively in light of growing prices. Locate emergency money. Make use of the resources at your disposal to relieve some of the weight from your shoulders and thoughts. Government initiatives or emergency money might make it easier to survive the recession. Fortunately, there are several methods to get emergency cash. Friends, relatives, and charitable organizations might be able to help. Possible provides installment loans through a quick application procedure you can complete directly from your phone if you need money quickly. Look for local financial aid to fill the gap. Before the next recession hits, do your research on programs and nonprofits in your area that provide financial aid. For example, you may be able to secure help paying bills through the United Way 211 network, which has more than 200 local organizations that serve their respective communities. Or, if you meet the eligibility requirements, you can receive payment assistance for your energy bills through the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, LIHEAP. Plus, social services handle a broad range of aid-based programs on a local level. You may be surprised by the number of local resources available for emergencies, from local no-questions-asked food banks to rent assistance from local government. Tips of how to survive a recession. Without a list of practical suggestions you can use right away, no recession survival book would be complete. Here are the things you should concentrate on to get through the present economic slowdown, from your income to your expenses. Where you can, reduce spending. Cost-cutting measures should be taken when inflation is high and the stock market is low. Of course, doing that entails a number of steps, some of which include lowering your power cost, canceling pointless memberships, and saving money on petrol. Your cost-cutting initiatives will not only keep more money in your pocket, but they will also help you get perspective on what is really important and what is not. Pay off your credit card debt. One of the best ways to get your personal finances in order at any time is to pay off your credit card debt. With interest rates rising, you want to do your best to bring your balance as close to zero as you can. In addition to improving your credit score, implementing this recession survival tip will teach you about using credit responsibly. Create or adjust your budget following basic budgeting principles can go a long way toward keeping you out of a bad financial situation. And when a recession hits, you certainly want to create or modify your budget accordingly. Remember that there's no one-size-fits-all approach, so you have flexibility. Plus, there are plenty of free apps like Envelope and Honeydew, designed for couples, that can make budgeting easier. Build up a nest egg. Whether you call it a nest egg or a rainy day fund, one thing's for sure, you should have at least 3 to 6 months worth of average living expenses saved in the event of a fiscal crisis. With all the economic factors at play, now is the time to slash expenses and save every dollar you can. That way, you will be better prepared to withstand a job loss or large emergency expense. Have multiple sources of income. Our final tip goes hand in hand with the last one. Instead of relying on one stream of income to bolster your bank account, find another way to make money. Besides allowing you to save money fast, adding a paid side gig to the mix can provide some mental relief from any anxiety the current economy is giving you. Some ways to earn extra cash include driving for a rideshare company, like Uber or Lyft. Joining a delivery driver network, like Postmates. Renting out your vehicle or second vehicle. Selling custom crafts on Etsy. Renting out your home, or an extra room in your home. Teaching online classes or tutorials. Starting and monetizing a YouTube channel. How to improve your financial situation following a recession. Without a doubt, a recession will worsen many people's circumstances in general. But it doesn't mean you can't climb back up and regain security and stability. How can you begin the process of reconstruction? After a recession, use these strategies to strengthen your financial situation. Increase your credit score by making your monthly payments. To develop a payment history, obtain a credit-building loan. Set a targeted savings target to assist you offset lost income or rising costs. To aid with debt relief, use debt management methods such as balance transfers, refinancing, or credit counseling. The conclusion. The most important lesson to learn from the possible recession survival guide should be to take charge of what you can manage right now. That begins with closely examining your financial flow and making choices that will lower your expenses, boost your income, and ensure your savings. Even in the face of the next recession, whenever it may be, using the techniques and tactics mentioned above may help make life less stressful, no matter how difficult and uncertain the circumstances may be. That is it for today's video. I hope you were able to learn a thing or two about how to survive the recession, handling your finances, and where you should get started if you want to achieve financial freedom. We will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.